It is time for News Extra, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank, Mitchell and Torrington, the way banking should be. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We mentioned we were going to have some folks in to talk about a holistic and wellness conference. Well, we just found out this morning that conference has now been canceled. So we're not going to talk about that since it's not happening. So, as we always do when we have an emergency situation, we talk to Kendra Feather and go, what's going on? What are we doing here at the station? And we're doing a lot of things. So we're going to talk about KNEB-sponsored events. And the first thing we want to talk about is this is something that Jill Allen discussed a little bit earlier this week with us. Snow Angels begins today. We're a big part of that, right?
Right. I'm actually president of the Scottsbluff County Volunteer Board, and we kick off our Snow Angel program today, and we will be running that till November 16th. What we're trying to do there is to collect foods like peanut butter, jelly, non-perishable foods, to help people when we can't deliver the meals to the Meals on Wheels clients, that they have a backup emergency bag of food. And this was something that Jill actually came up with herself several years back, and it's been so successful and so nice for those people. In case of weather, we don't want our volunteers driving. We don't want people not to have meals or some kind of food stash, to have something to fall back on. And it's just a really good program, and we are so thankful for the community and the drop-off locations that have helped us out with this great program. And
KNEB is one of those drop-off locations. We're going to have a box out front, right?
Right, and we'd like to, even challenge the other medias that have some collection boxes. We'd like to fill the box up and have some, good things in there to help people out. The things that run the most expensive are like the peanut butter,
tuna, stuff
jelly.
Like that. Ramen noodles is great for those kind of folks, right?
Right, and cans of soup, all that kind of stuff. Something that's easy, like if your power would go off, you'd still be able to eat something or have some food. So we sure appreciate everybody, like I said, the drop-off points, and Jill will be coming out with some information, and there's going to be a kickoff today at Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union. They're having some cookies and coffee and starting the kickoff there, actually.
All right. I think that's like 9 o'clock or something.
Yeah,
like that
9 o'clock.
Morning, right?
And it's over on Avenue I.
Yeah. Okay.
So I encourage you to stop by there because you can have some cookies this morning.
All right. Very good. Snow Angels program, really great program with the Volunteer Center. Okay, one other thing. There's a number of things we're involved with right now, as a matter of fact. We have the Save a Rack at Back Racks coming up next week, right?
Right, and it's time now to get those bras decorated and get them in there so we can auction them off. We have a big number to beat from last year. We finished at $64,000. That's a big amount of money in 3 hours.
Amount.
Yeah, and then they sell tables if you want a corporate table at Back Racks. We are selling some sponsorships here at the station that give you some ads, but we encourage you to come and join us that night. It is really a fun night. Bacharachs is kind of supporting this all month. I think they even have pink chips for their nachos this month, and supporting breast cancer awareness. And that's the main goal of why we're doing this. It may sound like we're being a little silly and stuff, but there is a serious side to it.
Yeah, and raising money for Festival of Hope. What night is it again?
It will be Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it's the 26th of October.
26th, yeah. So it's actually not next week, it's the week after.
Right.
Right?
And you will have Bob Scripter and Vince Bjorling in next week to talk more.
I'll have Bob in to talk more about it, Dr. Bjorling, and we'll give you some more details and the reason why we're doing it. But
right.
Mark it on your calendar, October 26th. It's really just a super fun night. And my relatives in Colorado cannot believe how much money we raise.
I know. And then
we say, this is what we're doing. They go, and how much do you raise? And I told them last year, and they just were floored because they go, well, we don't think we could raise that much money clear down here.
No.
With a lot more
and it's
people.
A quiet event. Steve Flowers, our auctioneer. And
yeah,
he's
it's really
shy.
quiet. He's a very shy guy.
So we'd like to give him a shout out and Wolf Auto for sponsoring him to come be our auctioneer again this year. He does a great job.
Yeah.
And it was his idea to bring. And I went with him to Back Racks when we first talked about it, and it's just this is our 4th year of doing the event.
And there's some other auctioneers that help out with that as well.
Mike Nuss has been there to help us out, too.
Yeah.
Because Steve can't talk that long all night.
Well, he could, but...
but we need a
Well, we give the audience a break. So.
Right. No, but we thank him for his work on that, too. He does a good job.
All right, very good. All right, we'll have a couple more things we need to talk about right after this.
Secure your peace of mind with Pinnacle Bank's new checking account, the Diamond Secure Account. With it, you'll get all the great features of our checking accounts, along with identity theft protection and cellular telephone protection. For complete details of this checking account, speak with the bank representative. Open a new Diamond Secure account in branch or at wypinbank.com. To switch your current checking account, visit your local branch in Mitchell or Torrington. Pinnacle Bank, member FDIC. Insurance products are not insured by FDIC or any federal government agency, not a deposit of or guaranteed by the bank or any bank affiliate.
All right, we're back on News Extra today. You might have heard me say we're going to talk about a holistic and wellness conference that is scheduled for this weekend, but that has been canceled. So we're going to Plan B today. We have Kendra Feather here from KNEB, our sales manager. We're discussing a number of things that the station's involved with over this next month. Talked about Snow Angels that are kickoff is today, and it's over at Meridian Trust at 9 a.m. Big month-long program. There's Saber-Rack at Bacharach's coming up October 26th that we're obviously very involved in. And then we have Oktoberfest Revived is coming up on October 29th, right?
Right, up at the Scottsbluff, at the Mitchell Event Center,
right
at the fairgrounds.
Yep.
We've got a lot of great sponsors. I don't have the list with me, but the tickets are only available to the 20th because we have to have a cutoff day so our cooks know how much food to fix. So tomorrow we will be at Panhandle Co-op at both doors. It's a good day to be there. I'll give a shout out to Panhandle Co-op who's helped us, and it's the Mega Meat Sale. So while you're there getting the Mega Meat Sale items, stop and see us. We'll have a table at both ends, and we'll be there from 8 to noon.
All right, 8 to noon. Get your tickets for Oktoberfest.
Only $15. That includes your meal and the dance. You can't beat that.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night. And actually, it was so big last year that really the Elks Lodge could not. They decided to move it to the fairgrounds just so more people could attend. So the other thing we want to quickly talk about is Thanksgiving in the Valley that Kendra and I are very involved in. And so that's coming up on Thanksgiving Day. Just keep it on your calendar that if you want to help out with a volunteer either at the Guadalupe Center or maybe you want to deliver meals through the volunteer center, just kind of keep that in mind.
Right. If you'd like to be a volunteer, give Kevin and I a call here at the station, 632-7121. We also could use some pies. There's all different things you can do. If you want to come as a family, we can always find something for you to do.
Yeah. That's Thanksgiving Day over at the Guadalupe Center.
33 years, right, Kevin?
I think it is 30. I'm in my 33rd year here, and we started it my very first year.
Yep, so 33 years.
Denny would know for sure, too. I think it's 33 years now.
Yep. So shout out to you and Dennis for being on the team that's helped start that out.
Yeah. It was one of those, there's like 3 or 4 of us that kind of gathered up and came up with that idea.
Right.
It was Dennis, myself, and some names from the past. Rich Berry and Jim Thompson, all 4 of us kind of got together and did it that very first year.
And we have some really great volunteers, and we also have people sponsored this too with some different food items and stuff. We really appreciate their help.
Oh yeah, all the people that give us money for this and help sponsor it.
The Elks for the Kitchen, the Guadalupe Center, so we can hold
the Ideal Linen for the linen involved, and just the Guadalupe Center as well, just for the fact they hold it there and have a nice place to have it. There's just
aloe for turkeys. We don't want to forget that. 22 turkeys are cooked.
Yeah, and
that
we got
day.
the folks with the milk and
Randy Thruston.
Yeah, Randy Thruston for sure.
He should have a superhero cape, as far as I'm concerned. He cooks
cook.
the meal.
Can't have a meal unless you have a cook. You
That's
know.
Right.
So anyway, just keep that in mind. Thanksgiving in the Valley coming up. It's not all that far away on Thanksgiving Day.
Thanks,
all right.
guys.
Thanks, Kendra.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
And streaming live on your mobile device.
Radio 960 KNEB.
Scottsbluff, Gearing.